Hi, I'm Stacy, and today on Faithful Living, we're going to be doing a Soul Food Sunday segment. I've chosen a honey glazed carrot recipe that I was inspired to cook based on the honey glazed carrots that I eat every time I go to the Crystal Palace, located in Magic Kingdom. It is delicious. It is an array of different carrots that are kind of caramelized, and they're really delicious. It's a root vegetable, so it's already pretty good for you. I hope you enjoy this cooking segment, and I hope you can try the recipe yourself. So first I'm going to start with my carrots. I've already washed these carrots. As you can tell, it's a different variety of carrots. When you go to the Crystal Palace, they have these different colors and varieties of carrots, which I really love. I love root vegetables because they're so healthy and nutritious. But also, the finished product is going to be amazing. So I've washed them, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on my board, and I'm going to take my vegetable peeler. I'm going to clean them up a little bit, and then we're going to cut them up. What I'm doing is I'm slicing these in big chunks because I want them to be kind of chunky. Some of them I may not slice in half, maybe some of the bigger or thicker ones, but just to make sure that they tenderize real well when we're baking them in the oven. I'm just chopping them up just to get that nice colorful look. Some people keep the ends. I just get rid of my ends. The smaller ones, we probably don't have to break up as much. But these that are kind of bigger, you know, just cut them in half. You can already see the vibrant colors. This is going to be colorful and yummy. So, and just to be safe, you might want to make sure that you're using a top angle, because I did this to my finger while we were filming. Hey, we're in the kitchen, we're learning by doing sometimes. So I'm finishing up cutting my carrots. Now I'm going to toss my carrots in here, and I'm going to add, well, this is maybe a little less than a half a pound, so I'm only going to use, this is EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. So I'm gonna toss them in there, okay? Then I'm gonna add my honey, and this is about a quarter cup. I left a little bit of EVOO in the glass here because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it in a few minutes. And I have a quarter cup of honey, so I'm going to try to get as much of the honey in here, okay? And I actually just recently realized that honey is not vegan. So if you want to use agave syrup, that's something that you can use if you're more on a vegan kick, okay? So you can use that in lieu of using the honey. So we're going to toss these around. So make sure they're getting nice glazed coating on all of your carrots here. So once that's done, I'm going to add, this is my kosher salt. I'm going to sprinkle some kosher salt. I'm not a big salt person, so I'm just gonna sprinkle that on. And then I'm going to take my pepper mill. I'm going to fry my pepper and toss it a little bit. And then I'm going to get my pan ready to coat it. So I have all of my vegetables nice and glazed. I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to take some of that EVOO that I left and I'm going to oil my pan, stick to the pan. Okay. So now I'm going to put my vegetables on here. Some recipes call for adding a little bit of sherry wine. If you want to, sherry wine vinegar. I'm gonna add just straight up wine. You can add your sherry wine vinegar to your recipe. But today I wanna get that yummy Crystal Palace carrot spin that does not have the sherry wine vinegar. I want to get that authentic taste. Okay. So you can always, if you want to add more salt, if you want to add a little more pepper, you can do that. All right, so what I did was I got some foil and I'm going to cover my pan prior to putting it in the oven. We want those carrots to be nice and tender. Now I'm going to place this in the oven. It's already set at 425 degrees. I'm going to set my timer for 40 minutes. I'm gonna shift it in between the cooking time and then we're gonna come back to it. Here I have my final product. If you want to add a little pepper, if you want to add a little extra salt, I like seasoning, but I think it's just enough. So let's go ahead and taste my yummy carrots. And make sure I get some of that yummy honey. It's so good. You're really gonna like this recipe because the carrots are tender, they're caramelized, but it's not so tender that it took away from the texture of the carrot, if that makes any sense. I still like just a little bit of that texture. This is so good. I can't wait for you to try it. If you look in the comments, I put the recipe on there for you. These are honey glazed carrots. It's the rendition of the Disney version that you can find at the Crystal Palace if you get a chance to go. If not, you can make this right at home. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and continue to live faithfully. Have a blessed day.